Chapter 3, Athletic Administrator of the Year, Mike Clonan, East Syracuse, Manoa. In a profession filled with decisions, schedules to balance, games to manage, championships to pursue, Mike Clonan chose to focus on something just as vital to success: listening. As East Syracuse Manoa's athletic director, Clonan doesn't just want student athletes to compete. He encourages them to have a voice in shaping the culture around them.
Being a teacher at heart and being a coach at heart, I think when you're an administrator, some of that's lost on you because you don't get a chance to do that anymore. Now, I create my own opportunities to do that. I have some leadership groups that I run through the school where I get our best student athletes, and I get them together 4 times a year. And I get an opportunity to teach a little professional development. I get to hear from them, some of our best kids, and get ideas from them. I steal a lot of ideas. Hey, what do you guys think? Are we going in the right direction? What do you think needs to be changed? What are some things we want to celebrate? What are some things we want to highlight? What can I do better? That's where I'm at my best, is when I'm in front of kids and having those conversations. It's what I miss.
A physical education teacher in Syracuse for 8 years, Clonan entered the administration world in his early 30s. Quickly stepping into athletic director roles that shaped his approach. Coaching basketball and lacrosse along the way, he learned the job goes far beyond the chalkboard.
I talk to my coaches a lot about, listen, I'm not going to get into the X's and O's, but I do think I have the ability to teach and to teach coaches and talk to coaches about how to manage practices, how to manage kids, how to talk to parents. It's much bigger. If for a coach it was just about the X's and O's, it'd be easy. This job would be easy. But unfortunately, it's a small sliver of what these coaches do. So there's a lot that goes into it.
In 2015, a phone call from a friend brought him to East Syracuse, Manoa. And after a little resistance, it's a place he now proudly calls home.
A call from a buddy of mine who was retiring from the position at East Syracuse, Manoa, and said, hey, why don't you come take a look at this job? And I said, I'm not interested. And he was persistent, and he called me back, and I said, all right, I'll go talk to some people about it. And I'm glad I did. It's where I'm going to retire from. So
at ESM, Clonan created the Student Athlete Advisory Council and the Varsity Club, giving students real responsibilities and influence. They don't just meet, they present, they mentor, they travel to elementary schools and speak in front of younger students, building confidence and connections across the district.
It's amazing to watch them overcome their public speaking fears and get in front of kids. And, some of them get on that bus on the way back and they're like, wow, I'm actually pretty good at this. I'm like, yeah, you are. And I've had kids come back that have, of all the memories they have from being in high school, that's one of the things they'll bring up. It's like, hey, remember when we used to go on those trips? I used to love that.
Student input has shaped everything from the program's celebrations to the redesign of ESM's athletic logo, ensuring the culture reflects the students who live it every day. Unified sports, expanded opportunities, and facility upgrades have strengthened pride across the campus. Through championships, modernization, and growth, Mike Clonan has advanced the ESM athletic program, but his greatest contribution may be the leaders he helped create. And when perspective is needed, Clonan knows where to go.
In this job, there's certain things that can get you down in this job. And when I go in that gym and a unified game is going on, it really puts things in perspective. And it's some of the most fun I've had as an athletic director, being in a gym and just watching the smiles on those kids' faces. And I really enjoy it.